Most people have the wrong idea about power. They think it looks like influence, connections, popularity. But in the 50th law, we're told something radically different. Real power comes from self-reliance. And the people we think are the most powerful, the loud, the flashy, the always in the room types, are usually the most dependent. Let's flip the script and break this down. Part 1. The loner myth. Broken. In today's world, we often idolize charisma, the guy who owns the room, the woman who makes everyone feel seen, the one with the biggest network, or the flashiest lifestyle. But here's what we miss. Needy people need attention. They're loud because silence makes them nervous. They seek validation because they don't have it within. And what do we do around those people? We pull back. We sense their need. It drains us. We can't always explain it, but we feel it. Now contrast that with someone who doesn't ask for anything. They're calm. They're focused. They move with intention, not to impress, but because that's just who they are. That's magnetic. That's power. Part 2. Self-reliance is seductive. Here's the paradox. The more independent you are, the more others are drawn to you. Why? Because self-reliance is rare. It's strong. It's centered. And people crave that energy, even if they don't understand it. When you don't need anyone to complete you. When you're not waiting for someone to validate your work or your presence. You become dangerous in the best way possible. You connect from a place of strength, not lack. You listen because you choose to, not because you're trying to impress. You give freely, not because you want something in return, but because you've already got what you need. This kind of presence flips the dynamic. People stop evaluating you and start trying to measure up to you. Part 3. The culture of ease is lying to you. We live in a world that sells shortcuts, quick hacks, simple steps, 1-hour transformations, and self-help slogans that promise power without pressure. But here's the truth. Anything that comes easy leaves just as easy. Real self-reliance isn't gifted. It's earned. It's the product of practice, discomfort, and discipline. And this process isn't something to dread. It's what makes the journey worthwhile. There's no thrill like realizing that you're building yourself. One decision, one challenge, one moment at a time. That's what separates those who make a dent in the world from those who fade into it. Part 4. Power doesn't ask permission. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you moved without second-guessing yourself? No fear of opinions, no checking the temperature in the room, just pure, decisive motion from the core of who you are. That's the zone you reach when you stop looking outward and start trusting your own ground. And the only way to reach that place is through consistent, lonely, focused effort. Not in isolation from the world, but in mastery of your own mind within it. You stop asking, will they like it? Do they approve? And you start asking, is this aligned with me? Does this elevate me? Because when you build yourself up from within, you don't need permission to act. You just move, and the world adjusts. Part 5. The Emerson Principle. Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "Imitation is suicide. The power which resides in you is new in nature, and none but he knows what that is which he can do. Nor does he know until he has tried." Let that sink in. Imitating others might feel safe, but it kills the very thing that makes you powerful, your individuality. There's something in you, a rhythm, a lens, a set of ideas, that's never existed before in history. You won't find it in someone else's blueprint. You won't unlock it through comparison. You'll only discover it when you commit to your own path, when you try and fail and learn and rise. And yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes work. But it's yours. No one can take it. No one can fake it. No one can match it. Outro. The reverse is the truth. So here's the reversal of perspective. The dependent, the loud, the people pleasers. They look like they have it all, but they're fragile. It's the self-reliant, the quiet builders, the ones who own themselves fully. They're the ones who last. You want power? Stop seeking it in others. Build it in yourself. And don't be fooled by the smiles, the networks, or the easy paths, because in the end, real power is calm. Real strength is quiet. And the fearless, they walk alone, but they never move weak.